You into the wrestling area right now. The Assassins just walking in front of the camera there on the way to the ring. Here comes Paul Ellering, one we were talking about out of Minnesota. His partner, interesting young man. Let's go with the official introductions as they climb up onto the ring apron here. This is going to be a one-fall 15-minute time limit match. Introducing at a total weight of 535 pounds from Melrose, Minnesota, Paul Ellering, and his partner from the hills of Missouri, Slim the Hillbilly. And going against him at a total weight of 590 pounds from parts unknown, the Assassins. This match will be one fall, 15-minute time limit. Referee is Paul Morton.
Woogie, off they come. Paul is out of his jacket. He'll be starting over there. The Assassin number, let's see, I don't know who's starting. Really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Number 2. And we're off and running with a one fall 15-minute time limit bout. The Assassin number 2 starting out against Paul Ellering. Slim the Hillbilly out of the hills of Missouri is the partner of Paul Ellering. He brings a lot of weight in there, and he knows what he wants to do. He's not all that versed in terms of having a long experience in professional wrestling. We'll have to see how he goes with these huge Assassins. Up on top with a wrist lock, and the Assassin takes Ellering down. Ellering right back up and backed into the ropes. Referee calls for a break, and the Assassin hammers a forearm. Ellering comes right back with one. Paul Ellering, 1977 NCAA weightlifting champion. Step over toe hold to the inside, and Ellering kicks his way out of it right off the bat. Paul, dead center of the ring, very determined and serious young man. Around behind goes the Assassin, waist locks him there. Ellering trying to shake out of it, using that strength of his. With that leg scissors, takes the Assassin over and down. A tag on number 1, and they will be changing partners. Sound like I'm calling a square dance in there.
Do-si-do.
Yeah. Assassin number 1, and nice arm drag. Hooked it and rolled with it, Paul Ellering did. Bends that wrist down, but the Assassin up on his knees and back to his feet, and Ellering goes in, locks the wrist, rolls him over and down. Looked for a moment, and I think the Assassin thought he was going to try to go behind, and he was ready to block that. But Ellering, scrambling down, rolls the Assassin up. He goes to the ropes and outside. Paul Ellering. And the other Assassin. You know, I had them confused myself. That's number 1 that's in there now. Number 2 that was on the outside. But the referee says, no. Let's get the other guy back in here. And so number 2 is back in there now. Paul Ellering has one idea, straight ahead, dead center on him. Full Nelson on Ellering. Oh, with those powerful arms, he snaps out of the big Assassin's full Nelson. Looking for a way to go at it. As he goes under with a hand, the tag goes to the other Assassin, and a right hand to the midsection of Ellering. In the air, straight over the head, and 235-pound or so Paul Ellering slammed down on that mat by the Assassin number 1. Whips through the ropes, knee to the midsection. Referee Paul Morton. Assassin in the corner, whip a reverse. And Ellering fires the Assassin number 1 into the corner. Forearm tag on the Hillbilly.
3.5 minutes into the action here.
And the first appearance of Slim the Hillbilly, who comes in with a standing side headlock. Slim bumping into the Assassin. Both go down, and the Assassin right back up. Hammers him into the knee of the other one. A tag, and here we go. Ellering on the outside, pacing. And Big Assassin using the bottom part of his foot, stomping on Slim. The hair, the tag, backed into the rope. Gonna be a whip. Big elbow, could be it. He does, he drops on him. Decides not to go for the pin in there. Thought he would, Dave, but he did not. Body slam, whoa! And the Assassin, a power slam at that. On the Hillbilly, he covers one. Nope, he broke it up himself. Yeah, the Assassins get a guy going, and they like to put that punishment in there. Break arms, tear a guy up, do whatever damage they can. Even though obviously they had it. Suplex, over and down goes Slim. Assassin number 2 drops with a leg. Grabs at the hair again. The referee's saying let it up. He tags out. Here comes Assassin number 1 to the midsection, and Slim down to one knee. Up in the air. Side suplex. Good night. Shows you how strong these guys are, the Assassins. Ellering on the outside can't do a thing about it. He is nowhere near. Fireman's carry takes him up in the air. Reverse slam, and he drops Slim down. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Slim with his heart in the right spot, but just no competition really with the Big Assassin. These guys, with all of that sadistic streak that they have in them, they can wrestle. They can do it all, and they came in, took advantage of the young guy.
That's what you call team effort.
Yeah, I understand.
The black and gold of Pittsburgh.
Okay, black and gold of Pittsburgh, which is where the Assassins are so proudly saying the home of champions. Yep. Okay, Davey, we had what kind of
time on it? Was 5 minutes, 33 seconds.
5:33, and the winners are the Assassins over Paul Ellering and Slim the Hillbilly, as the Hillbilly was pinned. We're going to be back with more wrestling action coming up in just a moment.